Hi everyone, this is Emma from Living in Perfect Harmony and the co-founder of twinflameinfinity.com. So I want to come on today and share a little bit about my story. So we have just released a book and it's all in there anyway, and also with guidance as well on how to heal your twin flame journey to get into union. But I wanted to come on and share a little bit about my story as a light worker, really, which is quite a bit different. We have two different journeys if we're a twin flame. So my light worker journey, I've always been connected to source and I've always been connected to the angels, but I wasn't consciously aware of this, that's what I was doing. So when I consciously started to wake up and realised that I was a light worker, I discovered that I was a healer, which kind of made sense really, because I've always had a strong urge to help people. Even when I've been hurt in the past by people and stuff like that, I've always wanted to show kindness and help in any way I can. And I've always been quite good at giving advice, even though I might not be able to take my own sometimes. But I seem to be good at giving it. So, as I say, I found out I was a healer. So I thought at first that was for narcissistic abuse, because that was primarily what I'd been through at the time, especially in my older life after my first husband. And my parents, my mum, my stepdad were narcissists. But as I woke up and started healing more, source, universe, God, whatever you want to call them, it's all the same. They kind of started showing me more about my past, and a lot of repressed memories came up that I'd forgotten about, that I'd repressed. The reasons why are in the book. It's basically because of different alters we get on the brain. I'm not going to go into that too much right now, but it is in the book and explains all that. We also went through satanic rituals, and they kind of do things to mess with your memories and things, so there was another reason they were locked away. But the main thing was these repressed emotions I had. I didn't realise they were repressed. So when I was growing up, I used to get really upset about hearing bad things that happen to children, like most empaths do, or all of us do. But this was like really, really bad. I had to stop watching the news. I can't watch any movies with anything like that in. I can't read articles on it like some people can. It used to make me physically sick to the stomach, almost doubled over in pain. I'd cry, and I'd be like this for days, sometimes even weeks. So what I realised was, just turn around in the light. What I realised was that these were actually from the repressed memories. It wasn't because I couldn't deal with what had happened to the kids. That was part of it. It was because I was being triggered, and I didn't realise I was being triggered because I didn't realise it had happened to me. So I just want to make sure I get everything in here. I've got some notes. So once I started healing and I remembered all this anyway, I realised that these were triggers, and I've been able to heal them. And now I started, before the repressed memories came back though, I started getting a feeling that I was supposed to do more than just help people with narcissistic abuse recovery. And they kind of made me start looking in more into these satanic rituals that are going on, and I started learning more about the trafficking. And it was still triggering me, but not as much as it used to, because I'd already started healing, so I was getting stronger. Like, the more you heal, the stronger you will get, and you'll be able to deal with a lot more things that you probably never used to be able to, like me. So, as I say, I started healing. I started realising that I need to work this out here. I need to gain my strength because somehow I'm supposed to help these kids. And I know I can't really go in and physically take them out of the situation because one, I don't even know where they are, and two, these people are like the really horrible people. They have guns and everything, and there's people out there that can do that, but I'm a healer, so I'm supposed to heal. I realise that I'm here to kind of pick up the pieces in effect and help people recover from this stuff. So I realised I needed to get stronger to be able to do it, because obviously I can't be a crying mess when people are trying to share their stories with me, because I'm supposed to be helping them. So anyway, this went on and the feeling was growing stronger and stronger, and I was thinking, how am I going to do this? And then my repressed memories started coming back, and then I realised that the reason I was getting so upset about these things happening was because they happened to me. And because I was being triggered, it was in a bid to kind of jog those memories back. But because I was pushing it away and refused to deal with it and refused to listen, to have anything to do with it, it was pushing those memories further back as well. So I did heal them. They did all come out, and I have healed them now, and I am a lot stronger. I can deal with it. Of course, it still upsets me that these things happen, but right now I know that my job is to help people overcome this. Right now I can't stop it. I hope in the future it'll become clear to me what I can do to help, but right now that is what I offer. So getting to the point, this is why I've come up with the healing sessions. So now I offer, as well as the narcissistic abuse, I do sexual healing abuse as well. So I do still do the narcissist abuse, because a lot of the times this does come hand in hand. Not all narcissists, but a lot of narcissists do this kind of thing with children, their own children. Now that's not to put fear in you, that's not to say your narcissist is doing that. This is just to give you information and to kind of share with you a bit about me and what I do. And primarily this is what my book's about as well. It explains everything I went through. It explains why those memories were repressed, how it affects your brain from such a young age, and as I say, guidance on the twin flame journey as well, on how to heal your connection with your twin if you're having trouble going into union with them, like I was with mine. This abuse happened actually with my twin, so I've known him a lot longer than I realised, because like I say, these alters are formed in our brains from the abuse, especially when it happens so young, and especially in cases of incest as well, which is what we both went through. So he was kind of locked in those altars, and as far as I was aware, my conscious mind, because in our conscious awareness we have this life and that's it, because that's what we're consciously aware of, but there's other things in the subconscious that are locked away, or can be locked away a lot of the time. So he was locked away in there, and I thought I'd met him in 1995, and I hadn't at all. I'd met him in 1982 to 83. I was almost 2 years old when I first actually met him, and I shared most of my childhood with him in these paedophile rings that we were putting together. So because of all that, we had to heal everything in order for our union to come together, because we had a lot of baggage and a lot of trauma, obviously, as you can imagine. So that was pretty much what I wanted to share with you anyway. You might recognize some of these things that I've said in yourself. If you do want any sessions with me, I'll pop the links below. Please do like and share and subscribe to the channel, because it helps it grow. Thank you to everyone that donates, and thank you to everyone that's sharing these videos and liking them, because it helps it circulate on YouTube then for others to see. If I don't get any likes, then the way YouTube works, it just won't circulate the video, and there's plenty of people out there that need this kind of help that I'm offering. So that was basically all I wanted to say today, really. As I say, the book is out. It's on Kindle and PDF. You can get Kindle on your phone. You don't have to actually buy a Kindle anymore, so that's quite good. So if you've got any questions, I will pop my email in the links as well. Feel free to contact me at any time. Yeah, so love and light to everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.